Welcome back to Nifty 50 Photographers, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can create fine art black and white photos just using your camera phone and one other little bit of equipment that's very light and easy to carry around. So sometimes, particularly when I go on holiday and things like that, I don't want to lug a load of camera equipment. I don't want to be arsed with setting up my tripod and really taking hours and hours to take a photo, mainly because sometimes the partner or the people you're traveling with will probably get very fed up that you're spending 10 or 15 minutes trying to get the perfect shot. So what's the solution? Well, the best camera is always the camera you've got with you. That's usually your phone. So here is a great solution for you. So what I'm using is an app called Reheld, and I'll leave a link to that in the description. And I'm also using a clip-on variable ND filter, which you can buy from an online retailer. You'll need to buy one specific to your phone that fits the lens profile of your phone or the number of lenses on your phone. I bought one from Yadsux and actually it seems to do a pretty good job. Could I just ask you one small favor? If you really enjoy these videos, you feel you get some value out of them, there is a link in my description to my Buy Me a Coffee page, and if you'd like to make a small donation to that, that'll really help me to fund this channel and to be able to make more videos like this. Now, moving on. So how do you use this in the field? Well, I found a scene here where there's some running water and I want to turn that into a nice, silky, arty image. So the first thing I'm going to do is clip on the variable ND filter, and you can see as I turn the filter how it takes the image to be dark and darker. Obviously the camera is trying to compensate at the same time a little bit, but eventually you'll end up with a completely dark image. The next thing I'm doing is I'm opening the Reheld app. I'm using an iPhone 13 Pro and it has 3 different lens options. It has a wide, an ultra wide and a telephoto, and you can select those on the screen, and then you can alter the amount of exposure time. Now what I found from experimentation is once I get above about 5 seconds, then it does introduce some camera shake. You don't get a perfectly sharp image. So for this photo I'm going to set it at 6 seconds. You can also set things like a shutter delay if you want, and that's what this little 3 symbol means at the top of the screen here. There you go. I'm going to take my exposure, I'll speed that up in the video for you, and this is how the shot came out. What I've then done is I've chosen to edit it using another app called Dehancer, and this creates a very old school style film look to your photos, and I'll show you briefly how I've edited that. So basically you open your photo if you wish, and you've already edited a photo that you like, you can use the same edits again and drop those straight in, or you can use one of the presets. Alternatively, you can go through all these functions below, and I suggest the best way to do this really is just to open the app and play with it till you get the look you want. I'm not going to go through a detailed editing tutorial here. I've already done that in a separate video which I will link to up here, and then when you've got the final look you want, you then just save it and export it to your photo gallery, and you can share it as you like. I hope that proves to you you really can still get some nice artistic shots without lugging a load of gear around or without pissing off the people that happen to be with you at the time. I'll leave you with some examples I took on a recent holiday. This is on a beach in Norfolk, and I'll show you both the ones straight out the camera first, and then some of my edits again using the Dehancer app in black and white. If you need to go out sometime, don't want to take all your camera gear with you, don't want to bother the people around you, but still would like the opportunity to take a nice artistic photo, why not give this a go? Why not share some of the results in the comments and I'll give you my feedback. In the meantime, have some fun with your camera, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.